Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, you have failed your fan base. Hey everybody, it's your boy Brickhouse here, and yes, another Star Wars flop. And that flop would be Ahsoka. Now, despite everything that they did to promote Ahsoka as the next big series on Disney Plus in the Star Wars universe, it has turned out to be a big failure. And I have the receipts, so to speak, to prove it. Now, this is from Bounding Into Comics. Newly released viewership data for Dave Filoni's Ahsoka series reveals that the show lost nearly a third of its audience since its premiere episode. So, premiere episode of Ahsoka. There it is. 1.2 million viewers. Or in this case, households. Now, this is Samba TV's numbers, which you do have to take them with a grain of salt, but I like the fact that they do look at household versus views. Because in my feeling, this puts things into more of a perspective. Kind of more along the lines of Nielsen ratings. So that was episode 1, the premiere, and that was over 6 days. So you're talking 200,000 households a day watch the premiere episode of Ahsoka. Now, there's the finale. 863,000 viewers over the first 6 days. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is 143,000, almost 144,000 households per day watch the finale of Ahsoka. That's quite the drop, folks. That's a decline of like 28% of its audience from start to finish. Now, to put this in perspective, season 3 of The finale drew 1.4 million households, and that was in 5 days. So if you want to extrapolate that out, they had 280,000 households per day, which means in 6 days, you're talking nearly 1.7 million households watch The Mandalorian. That's a 38% drop. Now, here's the thing. Ahsoka's audience, and this is according to Valiant Renegade over on YouTube. Please check out his channel. But the core audience was actually older millennials. Of course, those millennials are a little bit younger than myself. You know, I'm a Gen Xer. But he did provide an explanation as to why this is a significant data point. Older millennials tune in at the highest rate they should have, that should have some alarm bells going off. The older millennials they are referring to are the ones that grew up with the prequel trilogies. That would be The Phantom Menace, CloneWars, or Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. So the older millennials grew up on those 3 movies. Now, people my age, we were into the prequels too, but I was in my 30s when the prequels came out. I mean, I'm more tied to the original trilogy, as most Gen Xers are. I mean, the original trilogy, episode A New Hope, episode 4, the original Star Wars came out in 1977, 78. I mean, not to date myself, but I was 7, 8 years old. And the main demographic that most of these shows target, which is your 18 to 25-year-olds, they're not watching. I could be wrong on that 18 to 25. I might be 1834, but it's in that age range. Now, according to Valiant Renegade in this paragraph here, if you're to believe Samba TV's measurement system here, then that means the generations behind the millennials, those Gen Zers, they're not showing up. If that's true, that means Disney has broken the chain of Star Wars from generation to generation, which is sad because Star Wars has been a generational thing. And this doesn't bode well for the shows that are coming out after Ahsoka. I mean, you got the Acolyte coming out. I forget the other one off the top of my head. The Acolyte's the one that sticks into my head because that's the one that Leslie Headland is heading up. But you guys tell me, comment down below, share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Is Disney Star Wars heading down the wrong path? I mean, seems to be every show they put out, it has less and less and less of an audience. And while you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends, hit that notification button so you don't miss a video that I put out here on YouTube. And as always, thanks for watching. I will see you later.
We'll be right back.